What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Eclectic Beard Reactions. This go around, we're looking at 5 ghost videos scarier than your mama. I figured, run up to Halloween and stuff like that, and as something that I know will probably be able to be put on here. Now, I will have a video later today or first thing tomorrow morning on Daily Motion. I wish I didn't have to do some of the stuff this way. I wish I could just put some of these reactions on YouTube like I had been, but I'm not the only American reactor that's having these problems. At least those of us that don't do nothing but top 10s, we're all having to kind of look at different ways and, at least maybe different subject matter within the same part of the niche, or, expanding into different areas of the niche of reacting. It's a lot easier to take and get things through when it's top 10s because there's less copyright issues, there's less blockage issues, and things of that nature. So, this is part of that branching out still. So before we go any further, like, subscribe, and notification bell.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok, paranormal investigator Bradford from the YouTube channel The Haunted Lair travels to the abandoned Lakeville State Hospital in Massachusetts. The hospital opened in 1910 and served as a sanatorium to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis and other chronic and crippling conditions.
It seems like always places like that, you're going to hear some kind of story. Now, one of the things for me that kind of throws it like, okay, maybe, maybe this might be something that could be camera tricks or something like that. Before we even see it, just going to say, before we even see it, is the fact that it was on TikTok got mentioned first. Just going to throw that out there. Granted, there's some really good channels that have some really good stuff in those short little videos that are truthful and stuff, but yeah, mostly it's people shaking their booties and things of that nature.
Sadly, the patient list included many abandoned and orphaned children who were often terribly mistreated by the hospital staff. It is rumored that many of these children were buried on the hospital grounds in unmarked graves. Lakeville Hospital was closed in 1993. The large property has been left empty and abandoned ever since.
That's definitely ingredients for spookiness. Definitely ingredients for it.
The old hospital is believed to be haunted by the patients who passed away inside its walls. Bradford is joined by his friend Nikki as they explore the creepy hospital. When they find the morgue, Bradford decides to lay down inside one of the morgue's empty body storage lockers.
Why? Why would you? Oh my God. I don't care if it's daytime or not. Why would you do that? Oh my God. No, no, no.
As he's laying there, he experiences something absolutely chilling.
Make some kind of banging noise.
Friend. So that's the thing that gets me with all these. There's always somebody else there with them, and they ask stuff like that. Make some kind of noise, and all of a sudden there's some kind of noise, but you don't see the friend.
Nikki, do you hear that banging noise? I'm not moving, and it's in the same bed as me, dude. Who's here with me? You really can't hear that, Nikki?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, it sounds like it's often behind him to the right. That's where my headphones are picking it up. It's where it sounds like it's coming from.
You're gonna have like 15 minutes of you're trying to listen to right now.
So anybody's in here with me, I'm gonna put this little speaker on
Are you walking around right now? Nikki?
I'm right here.
You're not moving?
I'm right here.
I legit just had a...
You just seen the shadow. You just seen the shadow. What are you talking about?
You're gonna have like 15 minutes of you're trying to listen to right now.
So anybody's in here with me, I'm gonna put this little speaker on the
That's still creepy. That's still creepy because it was only to one side. I do have to say that. That's very, 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 very creepy.
Are you walking around right now? Nikki?
I'm right here.
You're not moving?
I'm right here.
I legit just had a shadow at the bottom of my feet.
Bradford begins to hear a strange tapping sound coming from somewhere nearby, somewhere inside the morgue body locker with him. But things get even stranger as he sees what appears to be a small shadow-like apparition moving upwards and out of sight. He immediately asks his friend Nikki if she's moving around or possibly casting a shadow, but she quickly says that she hasn't.
It would be kind of hard, to be honest with you, to take and cast a shadow from where she's at in a dark room all the way at the back, when I think he's got the only light source. So that's slightly creepy.
Hasn't moved an inch, and even in the recording we can hear that there's no sound of anyone moving.
Yeah, but that can be removed through stuff like the audio. There's an audio thing, I can't remember the name of it now, but you can remove sounds and stuff like that. So I mean, if they've got multi-layered audio channels, you can remove like footsteps. That's creepy. Creepy as hell.
Are you walking around right now?
Because
Nikki?
it disappear outside of the right here, but it covered both this and this. And
I'm right here.
You're not moving?
I'm right here. My feet haven't moved.
So is the Lakeville State Hospital haunted by the patients who passed away there? Let me know what you think. Bradford shared his creepy clips on TikTok, and you can also see his full exploration of the Lakeview Hospital on his YouTube channel, The Haunted Lair. German TikTok user Arvin.de travels to the hometown of one of the most well-known exorcism cases of all time, that of Anneliese Michels. In 1975, Anneliese Michels' family claimed that she demonstrated strange behavior and dark supernatural ability.
okay, so possession type cases where exorcism, not even exorcism being needed and stuff like that, just growing up in church, possession is just, yeah, that's, you know, Jesus took and drove the demons out of the man. You know, we are legion, you know, legion because we are many. Drove them into pigs that, you know, it drove them mad, and they went off the side of the mountain into Galilee and stuff like, or side of the hill into Galilee. So that kind of stuff has always been like, for me. So yeah, I just never been a fan of that kind of stuff. Just putting that out there.
Even Anneliese herself claimed that she was possessed by a demon. The church was called in, and Anneliese Michels went through a total of 67 exorcisms. She passed away under mysterious circumstances in her home at the age of 23. German TikToker Arvin finds a cabin that is said to have belonged to the Michels family. When he records the inside of the cabin for his TikTok page, he has no idea that he's being watched by something.
Holy woo. Okay, it's still could be camera tricks, just wow, that's
Did you see it? When Arvin pans his camera, a face can be seen quickly moving away from a hole in the cabin ceiling. Arvin says he has no idea what this creepy face could be, and he only noticed it after TikTok viewers pointed it out.
Bullshit. Anybody who does any kind of content creation watches their videos before they post it.
So, is it a real face? Is it a trick of the light? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Well, that's a hoax.
You decide.
Still
When the
creepy.
lights go out.
Still creepy.
Abiud Hernandez Alvarez claims that his apartment in Mexico City is extremely haunted by a vengeful female spirit. Now, for over a year, he has been documenting the terrifying encounters that he says take place in his apartment on a daily basis. On Nuke's Top 5, I've featured his continuing strange story several times. So, let's take a very quick look back. Even creepier, Abiud has had some chilling physical encounters with the
That seems like somebody with a friend.
spirit that haunts his apartment, including the disturbing sound of high heels walking through his home when no one else is there.
Ahí está. Los tacones se están yendo para allá. A ver, ay, cabrón.
And he has even caught the apparition on camera. But oddly enough, up to this point, the specter has only appeared in the reflection of mirrors throughout his house. Once in his bedroom mirror,
Ay, cabrón.
and then again the ghost was caught on camera in a mirror in his living room.
That could be camera tricks. Could be camera tricks. Still, just the concept of it's creepy as hell. Like, I'd be finding a new apartment somewhere. Like, nope, I'm out. Sayonara. See you later.
Murmullo, chinga. Me he cerrado la ventana.
At first, when this began in early 2020, Abiud said that he didn't mind the mild paranormal occurrences around his home. In fact, he said that he simply found them intriguing, but not necessarily scary. However, since then, things have taken a terrifying turn. The haunting in his home has become much more violent and extreme, and at this point, Abiud says that the strange experiences and loud sounds have become so intense that he can't even sleep at night. Abiud recently uploaded an all-new video where he documents a supernatural experience in his home. The late-night encounter is absolutely terrifying.
You think there's something in the house? Why do you just have a flashlight? Flip the lights on. The hell is wrong with you? Oh, no thank you. Like, it's just, oh my god, oh my god. I'm trying to take and make sure that I come through loud enough because my mic levels aren't, for whatever reason, going up very much, even though I've got the mic level pretty high, and I'm trying not to get distortion. So I don't know what's going on with my mic, but goosebumps. Like, I'm even trying to explain away all this stuff. Still goosebumps. Just the idea of this kind of stuff is just creepy as hell. So I don't trust stuff when you got cameras going on and off all of a sudden. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's a no. What the hell is wrong with you? Get out of there. But for time. Right. Bro, I'd be gone like 3 seconds flat. Like, no, not happening, Captain. Again, why the flashlight? Cut the lights on. Spray some water. They don't like water, apparently. You know, at least they didn't on Scooby-Doo. Whoa, nope. I'd be out like 4 flats on the Cadillac, like, no. Good for jump scares, but nothing else. It's just too much panning and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just might be something that's good for jump scares, but still just a concept of it's freaky as hell. Like I said, grab some water, cuz they didn't like that shit on Scooby-Doo. Why didn't you do that all the whole time? I'd have just had the damn lights on. Where's the girlfriend hiding at? That's what I'm wondering. All these videos, where's the girlfriend hiding at? Because, holy shit. Ooh. That's the only thing I can figure. He's got a girlfriend and it's an elaborate prank. That's the only thing I can figure. Because if that's real, fuck that noise. I'd be out like... I'd be burning rubber. I'd be done squalled. I don't care if I got to break a leash tonight or not. No, I'll go stay at Mom's house. Y'all, you know, fuck it. You'll get them. You know, you can't get blood from a turnip. Damn that shit.
Abiud experiences a power outage in his home, which he has mentioned in previous videos often occurs when the supernatural activity becomes very extreme. So he grabs his camera and starts to record. He experiences a few chilling events, but then he once again hears the loud clack of high-heeled shoes on his floor. The footsteps seem to be coming closer and closer. When Abiud turns around, he is shocked to see the horrifying figure of
Like when I say I'm a chicken shit, I mean I'm
a woman who seems to be creepily smiling back at him. The apparition disappears into thin air, and soon after the light...
It's not that it disappears into thin air. He moves the camera in a way that it gets away. So, like I said, and it being like that, a lot of times you see like ghost videos and stuff like that. You see through the ghost. It's very much ethereal in nature, or at least see-through in nature. So, it being that...
Lights in Abiud's apartment come back on, and he cuts the camera. Now, after carefully reviewing and enhancing the footage in this video, I discovered another creepy event that most viewers didn't even notice. Even when the video is brightened and slowed down, the strange occurrence is still a little hard to make out. So, did you see it? There's a teddy bear sitting in a chair in the corner of the room, but when Abiud pans toward a mirror, the teddy bear is not there in the mirror's reflection. Then, as he pans back toward the chair, the bear is still there, though it seems to have shifted into a different position. This is just seconds before the terrifying apparition.
There has to be somebody there. Like you slip on and slip off a pair of high heels real quick. You don't clasp them or nothing like that. Make the noise. But still. Very good effects, if nothing else.
apparition of a woman is caught on camera. So,
that one apparition. You see two apparitions. That motherfucker was solid. Like, she just had some beanies and weenies and shit.
just what do you think happened to Abiud Hernandez Alvarez in his Mexico City apartment? Is he capturing real paranormal evidence of a terrifying haunting? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Caught on CCTV. This first video was recorded by a security camera on a very rainy night in Iguatu, Brazil. The footage shows a mysterious woman who looks very confused as she's crossing a rain-flooded road. What makes the footage so strange is that the woman seems to be slowly disappearing. She looks
Yeah, but you could put filters on stuff to have that effect.
incredibly pale and is walking through the heavy rainstorm with hardly any clothing. And eventually, she just disappears. Now, normally I would just dismiss this clip as some strange video compression artifact, and I'd probably say that the digital camera just wasn't keeping up with her movements. However, a few moments later in the video, a motorcycle speeds down the same road. Unlike the woman, the motorcycle is completely visible, even though it's traveling at a very fast speed. Likewise, the truck in the footage is completely clear. Brazilian video experts are baffled by the bizarre footage. However, locals believe that the strange woman might be the ghost of someone who lost her life on this small stretch of road. And their arguments are fairly compelling, because just why was this woman walking around out in a storm in the middle of the night?
Well, what gets me is all of the distortion down at the bottom of the screen, down at the bottom where she heads to. Now, granted, the blurring out and stuff, like I said, filters can do stuff like that, but it's the distortion at the bottom. You can...
In the middle of nowhere, on a dangerously flooded road. Let me know what you think. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jesse Worthington emailed me directly about a video he recorded of some bizarre CCTV security footage. The video shows something Jesse and his friend Sarah just can't explain. And I can't really explain it either.
No, just let it play normal.
Okay.
Didn't do slow?
Yeah. Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look how tall they are.
Whoa.
That ain't nothing. Wait till she slows it up. You see the face. Right there, that was the face.
No, not yet.
You got 3 light circles. Like, that's... could be flashlights. And seeing as your channel is based off this, I mean, it could just be the fact they're, you know, doing stuff, but...
There it was.
It's coming right there.
Yeah, it was.
See right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like I want a shot from this too. From this, when we do. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Yeah. Hey.
That ain't...
This last one.
You can see over here they've got it, and it looks like they've got it in some kind of editor. Because you take and pull up an editor, you're going to have audio stuff over here. So I don't know. I want to see what the guy that they sent it to thinks, because again, you can do camera tricks. There's all kinds of stuff that you can add. I mean, you run CC footage through a good, you know, not Photoshop, but Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, and stuff like that. And I'm sure you can create the same kind of effect.
That's what it gets to be.
Yeah. Right there. See that?
Not yet. There you go. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. No way.
Yeah.
The recording shows a bright light seemingly peeking from behind a house in a suburban neighborhood. The bright abnormality changes shape as it appears multiple times. Then it seems to morph into two separate lights and just floats away and disappears. A group of friends watch in disbelief. Jesse thinks that it might be some kind of entity accidentally captured on CCTV.
Because it's going to take and peek around the corner of a house to make sure it's not being seen or filmed, right?
As for me, I've honestly never seen anything like this. But just what do you think? Could it be swamp gas, ball lightning, a very odd electrical discharge, or something else entirely? Let me know down in the comments. In another video captured on CCTV, Reddit user Lazy Ray Scallion explains that her cousin sent her a creepy video that was recorded in the conference room of a casino in her hometown. Redditor Lazy Ray Scallion also claims that human remains were found during the construction of the casino in which the conference room is located.
That's always the case. Always the stuff that's creepy and stuff like that. It's buried on top of Indian burial grounds, where they found bones up underneath it.
The video is chilling. Just as the clock hits the midnight hour, a shadow-like transparent figure can be seen walking from one door to the other in the back of the conference room. Again, I might dismiss this video as a camera glitch, but notice that the figure seems to appear through a closed door and exits through another closed door, which makes the footage very compelling. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. A scary night at the
That's more believable than some of the other stuff we've seen on here.
movies. In this next video, popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiao Long and his friend Xiao Shen are exploring an old theater in...
Okay, so Chinese. That means there's a lot of ancient stuff. There's a lot of stuff that... Like, they got some scary demon stories. Like, they got some stuff that curl your toenails and stuff like that. And it's not from taking and, doing whoopee or anything like that.
in northern China that has been abandoned for at least 40 years. The two friends find old machinery, projectors, and films dating back to the 1980s. It's unclear why the large theater was abandoned or why so much expensive and collectible film equipment was left behind. As they explore the creepy building, the two ghost hunters try to lighten the mood and joke around as they find the women's restroom.
看，那个鱼你吗？车是我是吧 ？Are you woman? Are you ready? We are here. Woman, we are here. Welcome to 女厕所。
Xiaolong and his friends speak English as they jokingly call out to the spirits that might be lingering inside the theater, or at least the ones lingering in the women's restroom. But after the fun and games, things start to get a bit creepy. When they find the seating area and explore the theater's enormous stage, something seems to be there with them. Something terrifying.
封闭似的，怪不得他妈这老他妈那啥了。哎，我这是啥呀？我操你妈是影吗？滚你妈逼！别吵！我操，没了！哎，我操！
Okay, that's creepy. That's creepy because you can clearly hear two of them side by side.
喂，我操你妈！我操你！啊！人儿！我操你！啊！三儿！我操你妈！我去你妈呀！
Xiaolong and Xiao Shen watch in horror as two mysterious, unexpected...
Nope, that's look, y'all did the white people thing. Y'all went and investigated. Fuck that shit. Get out of there. Like, run. Just, woohoo. I've seen enough. No thank you, because you can clearly see them come, and like, it looks like they're pressing against us. Well, not pressing, but at least making their shadows seen against the screen, which would mean, actually, and then it like backs off, which means they'd have to have a light source from behind, and there's, yeah, I'd have gotten the hell out of Dodge. Damn that shit. Like, you see all the white people in the movies like, oh, let's go investigate. They did the same thing. They went running. Damn, I'd have seen that. I'd have been gone. I'd have been sitting. Out.
Plain figures appear right behind the theater screen. When they run to investigate, there's no one there. They search, but they can't find a logical explanation for what they just saw. And then things go from bad to worse.
Okay, so this is one time where I actually, like, this is more believable. They're the only two. They've been the only two the whole time, and you can hear and see them, and you can see the crossover between flashlights the whole time.
我听到毒了，后边反光，哪反光？不对，那不可能是咱俩。啊！我操！啊！啊！我操！我操！啊！我老学你们！我操你妈！我操你妈！ 谁呀？谁？啊！我操你妈！
Why are you running towards it? The heck? They're genuinely terrified. Terrified I'm not running towards something. Unless it's an exit, like, where I don't see anything.
我操！我去！操你妈！ 谁？
Bro, you want to get out of there.
啊！我操！我操你妈！ 我操你妈！
No, I'm out. Nope, gone. Like, no.
你们去哪？怎么？过来！我没去哪？过来！我操！ 谁？我操你妈！
The entire front row of the theater seats flip down on their own, and then the theater door closes. The two friends are then led on a wild goose chase as they pursue something that seems to slam doors shut right in front of them. Unable to find the source of the strange activity, they return to the theater's seating area.
No.
我操！那是哎我
Yeah, I was about to say, you could see. Holy shit.
我操！
This one's a little bit different. They've been the only two the whole freaking time. They've been side by side. This one is more believable than the rest of them.
那是哎我啊！这开脸行！哎！ 我操了！啊！我操你妈！
A pale figure seems to be watching them from one of the windows on the third floor. They charge up the stairs, but the mysterious apparition has disappeared.
Why? This isn't a movie by any of the... Why? Get out! Go, get out. Like, there's... Hell no.
Back in the seating area, they demand the presence show itself, even go...
I get it now. Y'all ain't got a lick of fucking sense. Only explanation.
Going so far as to call the ghost a coward. It did not go well.
吴浩伟出来呀！操你妈！操你妈！操你妈！我操你妈！操你妈！ 操你妈的！
A small bucket lying on the floor seems to move on its own. So, obviously, they proceed to kick that bucket's ass. As you do when there's a haunted bucket. But then things get much more serious and downright terrifying.
我操！我操你妈！哎，小李，我看到上面。
Hey, at this point you asked for it. That's all I'm gonna say. At this point you asked for it.
我操！
No.
Even though there doesn't seem to be any electricity in the rest of the building, the theater lights seem to be powered and suddenly turn on by themselves. Even more horrifying, they illuminate no less than 6 dark shadowy figures lurking in the seating area, seemingly watching Xiaolong and his friend from the darkness. The 2 explorers are absolutely horrified, but things get even worse when all the lights suddenly turn off, including the explorers' handheld flashlights. Once Xiaolong gets his flashlight working again, the 2 make a run for it. You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
I'll take your word for it.
And by the way, I wanted to say there was a fake YouTube channel pretending to be Xiaolong's official channel.
Hello， 我是户外小龙，在这里我郑重告诫，频道户外小龙铁粉皮儿，你已经严重了侵犯了我的隐私权、品牌权以及版权，请立刻停止你的。以后我的视频将会在户外小龙幽灵猎人唯一官方频道展出，以及友情授权的 Next Top File。感谢 YouTube 上面的每一位粉丝对我的喜欢与支持。
So if you were subbed to the other channel, definitely go subscribe to his real YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. There are all new videos there, and they even have English subtitles. The Belshaw House Haunting. In the 1870s, in the small California mining town of Cerro Gordo, California, 2 children were playing hide and seek in the house of wealthy local businessman Mortimer Belshaw while he was out. The children hid in a large steamer trunk in the master bedroom when the latch became stuck, trapping them inside. Tragically, the 2 children suffocated inside the steamer trunk.
So this doesn't portend to very good videos.
Cut to modern day. Visitors and workers at the historic Belshaw house in Cerro Gordo claim that the ghosts of the 2 children still haunt the home. Sometimes people hear the sound of children laughing and running, but other times they hear terrifying screams and banging. Many visitors who have slept in the master bedroom claim to have felt a strange
What? Why? What? Like, no. Like, we've done the Charleston, like, ghost tours and stuff, or at least tours of, like, the haunted tours in Charleston, in South Carolina, like, all the slavery type stuff. They've got a, Jesus Christ. Like, normally you don't, a lot of it's just, for scares and giggles and stuff like that. Sometimes there's creepy stuff that, you feel all of a sudden the spot where you're standing gets cold, and it's only cold in that spot, or, stuff like that. But it's haunted. I want to go stay. To piss on that. No. Absolutely not.
Heavy pressure on their chest. So, friends Brandon, Corey, Corbin, Elton, and Matt from the YouTube channel TFIL traveled to Cerro Gordo to spend the night investigating the creepy Belshaw house. The group decides to leave Corey and Matt all alone in the allegedly extremely haunted master bedroom. It did not go well. Matt lies down on the bed and is surrounded by cat bell toys that shine colorful lights when touched or moved. Corey sits down next to the bed, and the two investigators begin to ask questions directed at any spirits that might be haunting the old home. A static camera records as they soon begin to experience some very creepy activity.
If there's anyone here with us, can you give us a sign?
Did you just f***ing hear that?
What'd you hear?
You're joking.
What'd you hear?
Dude,
What'd you hear?
over there,
What'd you hear?
where all the nights,
I felt like I heard something. Dude.
oh my god,
I thought for sure I was making that
you
up.
just said, can you give us a sign? And it goes,
I thought for sure I made that up. Like, I thought for sure I was like
you heard that in your head.
Yeah.
No, I heard that. If that was you, could you give us a knock or maybe light up one of these balls on the bed? Are you hearing this over here?
I didn't hear that one.
Dude, I'm freaking out, bro. If you were a boy, can you knock one time? And if you are a girl, can you knock 2 times?
You heard that shit over here? You heard that shit? You heard that, right? I thought it was 1.
Corey and Matt both hear a strange sound that seems like a deep breath. Not once, but twice.
Are the rest of the friends there too, or they just leave those two completely alone in the house?
The creepy EVP is then followed by the unexplained sound of knocking. The two friends begin to get a bit freaked out by what they are hearing in the dark room. And then, things get much worse.
No thanks.
What? Something just pulled my chair. Oh!
Dude, are you serious?
And then something just pulled my shirt.
Are you serious?
Whoa! Dude,
No.
I'm not even kidding.
Are you serious?
Was this open?
Yeah, that was open.
Dude, something, I felt the chair go like that, and then as I stand up, I feel my jacket go like
How
that.
hard was it?
Oh, and the chair was like this. I'm not even kidding. Like, as I'm sitting on it, I felt the chair creak this way.
Corey jumps up, saying that he felt like the chair he was sitting on was being moved around and that something was pulling at his jacket. What the two don't know is that the static camera in the room captured something that they couldn't see. Something absolutely
Like a little apparition going towards home dude in the chair.
terrifying. So, did you see it? Right before Corey jumps up, a strange white figure can be seen floating towards him and then disappearing into thin air. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to think of this bizarre figure other than to say that it does look very odd. So I leave it up to you to decide. Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full video over on the YouTube channel, TFIL. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there.
Some of that was extremely, like, I think the only thing on there that was really legit was the Chinese fellas. Like, the rest of it was, I think, tricks and stuff like that, or somebody else was in there with them. Even the last one, I mean, their buddies, if it had just been the 2 guys there the whole time, it'd have been more, all right, cool. Because you can even take and do the apparition trick with, camera stuff, or with filters and stuff like that once you actually get into post-production. Or once you get into the production part, like once you get into actual like editing and everything like that, you can add all that kind of stuff. Those two Chinese fellas, yeah, piss on that mess. They're the only two you've seen the whole time, and there was a good bit of video before they even took and went, you know, to that locked off room or whatever. So that's creepy. That's creepy as hell. So yeah, this is about the only kind of top type videos, other than like the crypto, and you'll see from me going forward. And these will probably take and morph into something else the closer we, you know, right after Halloween. Probably slow down on these maybe a little bit, but and again, who knows? Maybe not, because this is fascinating to me. Just trying to explain it away is the fun part for me. So yeah, y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.